Welcome to my experiment called Parachute Perfection. Parachute Perfection is a fair test to find out if the change of the material affects the speed of the descent of the parachute. As you can see, I have 6 parachutes: paper, netting, plastic, lycra, felt, and foil. Brave Bob attaches to the strings, which is plastic Scooby, which is all the same length, like so. How do you feel, Bob? Nervous? My independent variable is the canopy material, which will hopefully affect descent time, which is the dependent variable, which will be recorded with a stopwatch. My constants are the size of the canopy, the length of the ropes, the height of the drop, which is from ceiling to floor, and Brave Bob. Dun, dun, dun. To establish my control, I will also drop Brave Bob from ceiling to floor with no parachute. How does that make you feel now, Bob? Even more nervous. My hypothesis is that the plastic parachute will fall the slowest and the netting parachute will fall the fastest because of all the holes in the material. I will drop each parachute 3 times at a consistent height, and then I will work out the average. Are you ready, Bob? Not really. Let's go to the experiment. Parachute number 1, paper. Three, 2, 1, go. This one is plastic. 3, 2, 1, go. Now for netting. 3, 2, 1, go. Now for lycra. 3, 2, 1, go. The next material is felt. 3, 2, 1, go.
0.9 also.
Now for the foil. 3, 2, 1, go. Decided to try it without the parachute. 3. I don't know, pick myself. 3, 2, 1, go. My findings are that when I dropped Brave Bob with no parachute, his average time was 0.66 seconds, which almost doubled when I dropped him with the paper parachute, which was the slowest to fall and had an average of 1.26 seconds. As you already know, paper, with an average of 1.26 seconds, came first, falling the slowest. Close behind was foil, with an average of 1.16 seconds. Then it was the plastic bag, with an average of 0.96 seconds. Then came the felt, really close behind, with 0.90 seconds. Then lycra, with an average of 0.86 seconds. And of course netting, with an average of 0.73 seconds, which fell the fastest and lost. In this occasion, my hypothesis on the plastic bag was incorrect, but my other hypothesis on the netting was correct because of all the little holes creating minimal air resistance. When I drop Bob with no parachute, there is gravity which forces him towards the ground because there is minimal air resistance. But when I attach Bob to the parachute, there is a wider surface area, so therefore there is more air resistance. Next time, if I was to do another experiment, I would consider keeping paper as the canopy material, but changing the size of the canopy. I would expect that the largest canopy would fall the slowest, but that's a whole new experiment. So for now, it's goodbye from me, and goodbye from Brave Bob.